Hello, and welcome back to the Mystic Garden Tarot. Also, if you're new here, welcome in for the first time. So, right now I'm being called to speak without any cards. And it's a little hard. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know why at this moment in my own personal life, I'm being guided to release this message, but God is like, you have to. I'm dealing with life. And of course, when you are in the thick of it is when the message is most important. Okay. And so I just want to pass this along to the collective and anyone who could be experiencing what I'm about to speak on and need guidance. Okay. So today I'm speaking to a collective of divine beings who, for the last 5+ years, we'll say 5 to 10 years, you have been on a very wild journey spiritually. Okay. You could have been born into a family that was very religious and you decided to branch off and do your own thing. You could have felt very called into spiritual journey, right? And on this journey, you've come across many people who did not understand you because of your light and because of the things that you know that other people don't understand, or possibly even things that people just don't want you to understand, right? More specifically, you could have run into a family of people, or maybe even a cult of people, or a community of people, right? However it resonates for you, you came across a group of people, okay, who were very different from you. And this was by way of another person, and it's feeling like a masculine, okay? There was a masculine who introduced you to this family, to this community, whoever it is for you. And when this group of people laid eyes on you, we're just going to keep it a buck. Some of them already knew who you were and pretended like they didn't. And others were just immediately intimidated by what they saw, because they did not understand something about you. They chose to hate you. Now, this group of people, though they were already grouped together before you, see, this group of people, this connection that they shared was built on some very karmic things. It's a karmic group, karmic community for sure. But when they were introduced to you, when you came into their world to help them, to guide them out of the darkness, and to save them from a lifetime of karma, they decided that they would then choose to strengthen their bond within the community by going against you. And yes, you've probably guessed it, or if this is your story, you just know this. These people definitely dibble and dabble in some very dark stuff. These could be people who were blessed with some of the gifts that you have, but chose to use them for personal gain and for evil. So while you're coming into this group, thriving, full of life, and happy to, just be a part of something, the whole time they're planning to bring you down, not a few notches, but like end you, because they don't understand why you were blessed with the gifts that you have, why you deserve them. They don't understand why you're so abundant and why they're not, even though they can do, quote unquote, they can do the same things that you do. These people didn't understand that what you're doing, what you have, who you are is ordained by God. Okay? More specifically, there could be a feminine and a masculine, okay, that are in this community here, who are very closely connected to the potential masculine who introduced you to them. They came together and they lied to this mutual that you guys have. I'm sensing that this is either like a personal relationship or this is a business. So this is either like a partner or someone that you worked very closely with, okay? They saw how close this person was getting to you, and they knew that they had to stop that from happening, because if the two of you came together, the two of you would become this powerful duo. And they did not want this. So they lied to that person to get them to work with them to bring you down. Now, while they were behind the scenes doing all of the magic, okay, because like I said, this is probably like a group of people, they're like a cult and they have these spiritual abilities, but they're just using them wrong, okay? These two individuals could have gotten together with others. They could have paid practitioners, and they did all of the spiritual realm work, right? The astral work. You could have had dreams about these people, or these people were pretending to be other people in your dreams, siphoning off of your energy. But that person that you are connected to, who brought you into that group, they sent them back to you, or they sent them in, after they lied to them about you and fueled this anger, this jealousy, this rage in this person. They sent them back to you on a mission. The goal was to humiliate you, make you insecure, make you feel unloved and like you didn't belong, long enough to where you would end up being the one to cause your own fill in the blank. These people wanted your wealth. Okay, you could have a very different lifestyle from these people, and they wanted that. And they felt like if they got rid of you, they could somehow acquire everything that is for you. So yeah, this partner, whether it's business or personal, they believed these lies about you, and they gladly came in and made your life a living hell. I'm talking gaslighting, okay, publicly embarrassing you or saying things about you that weren't true, picking at you. That was all done on purpose. And what they thought it was going to do, it did not do. See, you went within, and they didn't expect this. They saw you as somebody that was weak. They didn't know that you were an alchemist. They just thought, oh, she's some girl who thinks that, the world revolves around her. And I'm saying girl, but please, change the roles to fit. But I strongly do feel like I'm speaking to divine feminines. If they could get your person or your business partner to betray you in a very specific way, to the point where you and them did not embark on the mission that you were supposed to together, they felt like they would then acquire whatever that mission was and whatever the abundance was that would come with it. Well, I'm going to tell you what's happening now. So now that they have spent several years racking up the karma, messing with one of God's children, I'm talking causing illness, both mental and physical, causing the passing of loved ones, causing the loss of jobs, causing financial hardship, causing breakups, causing cars to fall apart, causing you to isolate. Because they did all of this, they spent years doing that instead of doing what you decided to do in those years, which was, say, all this is happening, but why? Let me dig deeper and see why. Let me not hurt others. Let me see why, and let me change the things about myself that are making me feel this way about what's happening. You chose to do that. They did not. They chose to attack you. And so now, Judgment Day is approaching, and I mean quickly. And these people see that you are still here. You're still optimistic. You're still loved by many people. You're still having it your way. Like it's Burger King. You're still having it your way. Because you are doing exactly what God wanted you to do. That's the only reason he allowed all of it. Is because he knew that you being his child, you were going to do exactly what you needed to do in order to embark on the mission he designed for you. Nothing was going to stop that. So he allowed this to happen in order to kickstart your mission. These people, all while they're thinking that you're ignorant or you're stupid, oh, did they really show just how ignorant, not even ignorant, stupid, just how stupid they really are to think that someone in a position like yours could ever be stupid. These people denied that you were intuitive, because that would mean that you would have known everything that they've been doing this whole time. And so now, in this chapter, they're having to face the facts that you have known what they were doing the entire time, and God told you to just let it happen because you were going to be vindicated, and they were going to be stopped. See, this is a reoccurring thing that you have gone through in many lifetimes. and in this lifetime is where it ends. Now all the things that they wished onto you, all the things they paid practitioners to make sure happened to you, get ready for the phone calls, the letters, the emails, the texts, talking about how they need you and how they're sorry. And be like, collective, look, I'm sorry that I paid someone to cause you to lose a child. I'm sorry that I paid someone to make your loved ones ill. I'm sorry that I paid someone to make you ill. Can I please hold $1? And the answer is going to be no. They can't hold $1 from you, from Tom, from Jerry, from Rick, or from Harry. There will be no dollars because they purposely put you in a state where you did not have. Some of you could have even actually been homeless. Okay? And for others, you were just unable. Like what I'm seeing is some of you may have had a roof over your head but did not have any food. Okay? You may not have had a roof over your head, right? But you had food. Like there was always something that you had. You were never fully without. And you saw it that way. And that is why you are blessed. Because you do right by God and you see God in everything. So yeah, these people are now experiencing the illnesses. There's one particular person here who chose a very specific type of magic to do. You guessed it, sex magic. And they went so hard at this that they contracted something. This person is now slowly disintegrating, we'll just say that, from this STD that they cannot get rid of. And this is because they could have tried to cause that in your life. They could have tried to make someone give you this same STD. Or they were really just going hard in the paint, okay? That type of magic was just their thing, and they overdid it. That's definitely a masculine. Someone here, there's a married couple in this group of people, okay? These were the leaders of whatever this is. Yeah, expect them to get divorced. I'm sensing a custody battle as well. There's a feminine here who is connected to your partner. Like I said, whether it be business or personal, there is a feminine, an earth sign feminine specifically. I always get Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person's job in all this was to trap your partner so that they had to help this group with what they were doing. Okay? If this is business, trapping them in some sort of contract that lasted a certain amount of time so that they couldn't free themselves. Or this could have to do with a marriage that someone was being held in. Something that was, it was some sort of contract, whether formal or informal, that this person was stuck in. And that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she was manipulating this partner of yours with this contract, making them feel like they owed them something. So if the person that you were working closely with or your partner was at any point really just going hard in the paint when it comes to humiliating you, it was because they felt forced by these people, but mainly that karmic feminine. She could know something about your partner and was holding it over their head, threatening to tell you if they didn't do something, but you already knew the whole time. Why? Because you're literally psychic. You know everything that this person does, whether it's in front of you or behind your back. But nobody counted on you being this person. And you could have even told everybody, and they all just denied it. They all pretended like they didn't see it, like you weren't who you are. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, she saw the connection between you and this partner of yours and how well you guys meshed together. She was envious of that. That's why she took her role in all of this so serious. She wanted that. She wanted that type of connection. And for a select few of you, if this is a romantic partner, she specifically does not want you guys to get married or have children. Things could have happened in the past where this person was preying on you guys' downfall as it related to a commitment or a child coming into the world. Okay, this person could have done something very dark in order to stop it from happening. She's about to be very upset, and this is something, guys, you can look back at the videos on my channel. I've been picking up on a karmic feminine who is very upset about a pregnancy that's getting ready to happen or that has already happened. And she's upset because she knows once this happens, oh, all bets are off. Once you guys bring a child into this world, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All this got to stop. Just be prepared, collective. Because all this stuff that you have endured over the last decade or half of a decade, it wasn't just for no reason, okay, but it's about to end. And I just know, trust me, I say this a lot, I'm not just telling you this to tell you this. I wouldn't be able to tell you this if I wasn't collective. I know y'all are tired. I know y'all are tired. A lot of this stuff, I don't even need to tell you guys this because you've already known it the entire time. But just know this is about to end, okay? Some of these people know exactly what their karma is because they know exactly what they did to you. So I don't have to say it on here. For the cross watchers, just know anything that was done to you maliciously, get ready to see it done to these people in a major way. And get ready to level up, okay? Because you were doing all the work while they were attacking. And now you could have a business lined up or this commitment lined up, or there's something here that you have been planning that's getting ready to happen. Just as this chapter closes out and these karmics are being dealt with. Now this partner of yours, okay, if not now, then very soon, okay? Because I know some people are going to be like, I don't see this on this person at all right now. But your partner is either now or very soon going to feel so much regret. They're going to feel all of the pain that they caused you. And it is because they're not going to be able to look at themselves for doing all that for no reason. Because whatever they were told they were going to get out of it, if they did it, yeah, that never happened. And if it did, didn't last long. And so now they just look stupid for going out of their way to ruin a relationship that God really and truly put in their lives to save them from this community. These people do not love or respect this individual at all. They are using them because they know that this person has a direct way out of all the funk that they are in. And it's like crabs in a bucket. They don't want them to get out. They want to continue to benefit from the gifts that your partner has, because y'all wouldn't be partners, business or relationship. Okay. And God would not have put this plan in order if you guys weren't both gifted in some way. And so, yeah, they gonna feel it. If this is somebody that you chose to leave behind, when they went back to that community, oh, yeah, they saw exactly what you see. But if that hasn't happened yet, baby, it's going to be 10 times worse because they prolonged it, because they chose for so long not to see something. Now they're going to be smacked in the face with it because now it somehow affected them. Okay. Their pockets or something. This person has lost a lot of money, a lot of time. Okay. A lot of their life behind the stuff that, the minion behavior they were in with these people. Prepare for apologies from everyone. Regardless of what you choose to do with this partner, whether you choose to forgive them and continue to work with them or commit to them or not, something is guaranteed for you. So God is wanting you to focus on that right now. There's no need to focus on the minions or the master. Okay, you are golden. Your destiny is protected. None of them can take that from you. So focus on it. Fuck them. Okay? I like these. I love doing messages without the cards, especially on this particular topic. Yeah. So I hope that this eased some of you guys' mind, okay? I hope that now you can leave this message fully certain that you are walking in your divine path and that God is about to show you exactly, not even show these people exactly who you are, okay? Justice is yours. Victory is yours. Congratulations. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.